Hello again, and we would like to interrupt the previous story which was unfolding with this rather short segue into a narration of violence and baking. However, the character Clive does appear to provide some much-needed relevance to the story we were working on in the last 3 episodes. We'll do this every now and again to give ourselves a break from coming up with different scenarios for the main characters. We may recite some Shakespeare, read the odd public domain book, and recycle ideas the writer came up with as a teenager but never really had the budget to make into impressive short films. We skip to Erskin College in Island Bay. Recently it has been declared earthquake-prone, so now the future of this historic building is in doubt. Or at least this is the story being told to the public. Until now. Erskin has had a strange history, from boarding school for girls in those rather uncomfortably skimpy school uniforms, to a public hospital in an undisclosed southern state in the United States of America. I believe that last one was from a flop film which the now insanely wealthy knight Peter Jackson made in the mid-90s. However, a recording I stumbled upon one night after getting a friend of mine in the SAS extremely drunk tells a very different story. One of, as already mentioned, violence and baking. Until recently, Erskin had been hosting an art school, but that has moved now, once again for reasons of the building's much-needed state of repair, or so they're saying. 3 years ago the building was left mysteriously vacant. There were also several missing persons who were last seen in the area. These records seem to start with a group of primary school friends last seen walking into the building carrying a copy of The Best of Alison Holst.
This is Conrad from the 16th. We're entering the college's grounds now. It looks relatively normal. We're here investigating the disappearance of 3 police officers in the area. One was by himself, and the other 2 were together. Jenkins, Malloy, and Holloway. They came up all in the same squad car, but Jenkins went in first. Malloy and Holloway were discussing their nights out, and were keeping in radio communication, when Jenkins' radio went dead. They apparently waited for half an hour before investigating themselves. The official record stops there, but Holloway made a call to another officer in the area using his personal cell phone. It was sketchy, but the officer in question swears that he heard the words, "There is something in the building." Upon hearing this story, the minister was contacted by staff and the decision was made to send in a fully armed detachment. There are 5 of us: myself, Conrad, Williams, Smith, and Adams. We have all seen the history and layout of the building, but other than that, we don't know what to expect. If it's half what I think it is, this recording could be worth a fortune. We're coming to the main entrance now. I'll pass you on to Williams, our sergeant. He's found something next to the door.
Get that thing away from me, Conrad.
Okay. He's in a bad mood. Williams, can you at least describe what you're looking at here?
Fine. There's basically ooze coming through the cracks of the front door. We tried to open it, but it just made a squelching sound, and we want to check out what it is before we go in.
Well, that doesn't sound like the exciting way of doing things.
No, but it is the sensible way. You can't be too careful. Wait, Smith. Nah, the other Smith. Smith B.
Why am I Smith B? I joined up first.
Fine then, Smith A. No, you the other Smith A. Get over here, have a look at this.
What's going on?
Shut up, Conrad.
What's up?
Does this ooze look like anything dangerous to you?
The ooze? Oh, right, that ooze.
Yeah, this ooze.
That looks like the product of a reaction with organic life, creating CO2 if I'm not much mistaken. Must be reacting really quickly, but what's it feeding off?
Organic life? What is it?
It's yeast, Conrad.
Yeast?
Y-E-A-S-T. Yeast.
But what's a yeast infection doing in a building?
Not that type of yeast infection, Conrad.
Oh.
Well, if I'm not much mistaken, this looks like baking yeast.
You use it in baking?
Shut up, Conrad. Is it safe, Smith?
Yeah, perfectly safe. Come on, guys, we're going in.
Just give the door a big shove and...
We're looking at an old building. This one dates back to 1906. But covering everything is this goo. I can't believe people eat this stuff.
You do mix it with flour, Conrad.
Sick. This is when we split up to find any evidence of the missing people.
We're not splitting up, Conrad.
But we need to cover more area to finding evidence of the missing people.
No, we don't, Conrad. I believe we've already found evidence. Look in here, Conrad.
Okay, I'm walking down a hallway towards a small room. The squatchy stuff seems to be getting darker as I approach the door. I'm turning the corner now and... Whoa! There's nothing left of him! There's an empty uniform where a cop used to be. Actually empty. As though he's been sucked straight. Oh no, wait. There's a skeleton. That makes so much more sense than just empty clothes. Which one is he?
I'll check his number. Yep, Officer Jenkins.
Jeebus. That's amazing and all, but Sarge Williams, I'm scared.
So am I, Conrad. I think we should just stick together and find the others first. Someone might be alive somewhere.
Are you sure, sir?
Conrad, whatever did this is probably long gone. We should be okay.
We've checked this level, sir. Nothing, but this yeast is everywhere.
Okay, we'll head up the stairs. If this level's secure, Smith B, I want, Adams.
Yes, sir.
I want you to stick to the back of the team and watch out. We'll be heading up, but I don't want anything creeping up on us, okay?
Right you are, sir.
The rest of you, with me. We'll head up the stairs now. Conrad, have you still got that recording?
Yes, sir.
Good. I want to have some of the royalties when you sell it, okay?
50-50, sir. Well, 60-40.
Done. This is Sergeant Williams reporting. All of our team is secure, and we've checked out the lower levels of Erskine, and there's nothing here. We've found the remains of one Officer Jenkins, and whatever got him looks dangerous. We're searching the old college floor by floor. We're heading up the steps now, and this ooze is everywhere. Bizarre. It seems to be regular baking yeast, but it seems to move away when you tread near it. We're reaching the top of the first flight of steps now. There's a long corridor with doors on either side. They seem to have been broken down. They're covered in this yeast. Every door is off its hinges, but all the rooms seem completely empty. There's still one door intact at the end of the corridor. We're walking towards it. I'm reaching out.
Sarge!
What?
Oh, I'm stuck.
What?
I can't move, sir. All this stuff seems to be covering my calf.
How did it get all over you?
I stopped to look at something and then suddenly I'm stuck. Ah! God, it's stinging.
What?
It's stinging, sir. What's going on? Well, it's just yeast. It's eating me.
Calm down. It's just yeast. You should be able to move.
God, it's eating me, sir.
Okay, right. Smiths, pull his leg up. I'll take his torso.
Right. Ah! No! God, let go. You'll pull it off.
And heave!
Ah!
Oh, Jesus.
What?
Nothing.
What's going on? I've been standing over there. Oh my god, he's got no foot.
What? Oh God, my foot's gone.
No it isn't.
Yes, it bloody well is. Look, my leg ends at the ankle. My foot's vanished. And all that yeast is red.
Right, we're getting out of here.
I don't think that's a good idea, sir. Look at the stairs.
What the? They're flooded with yeast.
Yes, sir. I noticed that just before I got stuck. There's no way of getting out of that, sir.
Right, Smiths, carry Adams. Everyone keep moving. And do not, repeat, do not stop in one place. Avoid the yeast.
Sir?
Yes, Conrad.
Where are we going, sir?
We're going to find the others who are missing. We're going to search every level. We're going to work out what caused this, and then we're going to stop it if we can.
And then get out of here?
Yep, then we get the fuck out of this building as quickly as we can.
Okay, you go first.
Archbishop,
Yes, Clive?
I feel a great disturbance in the tea.
I have felt it too.
Some evil is afoot in Wellington.
But surely John Banks has returned to Auckland for the weekend.
No, I mean a great evil. One I have not felt for a long time. Not since our battle against Joe's peanut butter monsters. It is almost as if someone were experimenting with some bad baking.
Yes, I fear the SAS are blindly walking into a trap full of overly fed man-eating yeast.
Yes, Archbishop, it can only mean one person.
But surely she's too busy writing best-selling cooking books to experiment with such dangerous arts.
Haven't you heard of ghost writers? She has a son now. Besides, skill in the dark arts of baking and the good go hand in hand. Only one woman can perform the kind of devilish work just heard by our audience.
Surely you don't mean...
Yes, I do. Dame Alison Holst. We must call our other father's son. I shall ride into battle against this woman. Surely she must be corrupted by power and be seeking to conquer the world using some new strand of super yeast. Only the combined strength of my faith and our Lord's sharpened horn can vanquish this mad baker.
I shall perform the rainbow rite immediately.
Yes. Alison Holst, look out. Here comes the true power of faith, unicorns, and cheap tea. We shall ride into your den of manic baking and murderous bread, but you shall be the one who will rue the day you took up the black arts of publishing cookery books. O lords, protect me and your son. We ride out against a foe well matched in strength. Give me the courage I need to smite this unbeliever and her crazed ways. She drinks not from the teacup.
Can Clive successfully defeat the evil forces of the mad cook Alison Holst? Will the SAS team make it out before the yeast rises completely, and what will they find before they do? Loose ends and plenty of them await tying up in the next episode of Your Dog's Been Spayed. And if this story finishes soon enough, you may hear some more from Derek and Clucky. Tune in next week, and don't forget to visit the Save Factory Farming blog page for more information on this show and ways to support animal cruelty.